and today I want to talk about what are the steps that you can take to try to be more successful in your business when it comes to real estate, or really anything for that matter. And I would say that there's three things that you could do. The first thing you got to do is you have to decide where you're going, meaning what are your goals in real estate? Why are you doing it? And how are you going to get there? A lot of times we just kind of get on the highway and we're just driving down the road and we don't know where we're going. We don't know what we're doing. We're just on the freeway. So have an end destination as to why you are doing a certain type of real estate transaction or a certain type of business, or the reason you're even there. The next thing I would say, which is very, very important, is do not let your emotions make business decisions for you. I'll say that again. Do not let your emotions make business decisions for you. You can interpret things many, many different ways by just your state of mind. You may think that when you read a text message and someone says good morning, you're saying, well, I slept in. Is this person being sarcastic? Good morning. Like, what do you mean by that? The other person's saying, I just said good morning. Right? That's emotional reaction. Really think about what you're saying and how you're reacting to people around you, because whether you know it or not, how you are, how you act, how you react to situations, to people, to comments, really affects your environment of who's around you. You walk in and you know that if you have a coworker or a boss or anyone, if they're having a bad day, you know it. They don't even have to say anything and you can tell they're having a bad day. That is by being emotional, right? Just because you don't say it does not mean that you don't know what's going on. Last, I would say, is your physical, right? If you think that you are going to be a successful person, I think that you should dress like it. I think you should look like it. I think you should be that person, because if you're not being that person that you think you should be, then you're either lying to yourself or you're lying to other people. But someone is being lied to because you're not living up to who you think you should be. So I think that, I'm not saying you got to go to the gym and work out every day. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that you really need to think about how you present yourself when you go out and you deal with people and you deal with the public, you work with employees, you work with your boss. How are you presenting yourself? Are you someone that commands respect? And are you someone that when you're talking to another investor about buying a deal, they're looking at you going, yeah, this person knows what they're doing. Not saying you have to buy these expensive clothes. I'm not saying you have to do anything like that. I'm saying command the respect and look the part. If you want to be a successful person, present yourself as a successful person, right? And make sure that you are definitely being the person that you think you should be and the person that you know you can be, but you're just not doing it. So again, I would think these are the things that are going to make you or break you, in my opinion. Very, very basic stuff. But again, I think it's vital. It's like the foundation to a house. You've got to put the right foundation down before you start building that house. Before you start building your real estate empire or your business, whatever it is, you really got to think of those things before you do that to make sure that you're on track and you are tracking for success.